In the first series of videos, I introduced you to chords and different chord shapes. And I touched a little bit on switching between the two chords. This is a skill that takes a little bit of time and practice. I've been answering a lot of questions online recently about switching between chords, so I thought I'd make a little micro lesson out of that. In this playing example that I was doing here, I tried to come up with a chord sequence, a series of chords essentially, that would help illustrate the points that I'm going to make, which is trying to move as efficiently as possible between the two chord shapes. Lots of times when you're first starting out, you'll be playing a chord and then you'll lift up your whole finger, all of your fingers, and play another chord, lift up all of your fingers again and play another chord. Let's try to take a look at the chord shapes by themselves and then how they kind of go to the next one naturally. So in this progression here, the A minor going to the C, all you really have to do is move one finger. You don't have to lift up your whole hand. Let me come in a little bit closer to show you this. So here's the A minor chord, right? And here's the C chord. If you notice, I'm really only moving one finger. I'm not even lifting up my first finger or second finger. So this third finger, right now is playing the A on the G string, is going to move to the C on the third fret of the A string to get to the C chord. So that's a very efficient move. The next one I wanted to do is move two fingers. So now we're going to take the A minor shape and we're going to go to the E minor shape. Well, what did you notice about that? It's almost shared fingerings, right? These two fingers, my second finger and my third finger, are just basically the same exact shape moved up one set of strings to get to the E minor. So here's A minor. I lift up my first finger and I move these two up. And you also notice that I'm not making a big drastic move. I'm not going like this. I'm actually just slightly moving it up. And the next sequence that I had in there was your C chord going to your G chord. Now we're starting to move three fingers. So again, the first one was A minor to C, which is just moving one finger. Then it's A minor to E minor, moving two fingers and actually lifting up one. And the other one was now C to G. And I'm playing G differently. Some folks will teach you to play G like this, but to me that's more of a drastic move to get there. And again, let's try to think as efficiently as possible as guitar players, because you really want to get your rhythm steady and going to the next chord and not making any breaks in between the strums. So one way to do that is maybe rearrange your fingerings. For this case here, I'm taking these top two fingers for the C, and I'm just moving them up one set of strings, and I'm putting now my pinky down on the high G on the E string. So overall, you can see that moving these chords as efficiently as possible really helps you in switching in between them because you're not doing a lot of motion. So the rhythm that I was doing was just a basic strum. You can make up your own rhythm, really doesn't matter, but maybe come up with your own little pattern how you want to do this. Maybe start with the A minor 3-4 times, to the C, back to the A minor 4 times, maybe to the E minor. At first you might just want to just hang out and just do one move at a time. So just get used to moving the one finger, A minor to C, A minor to C. And again, do any rhythm you want that really makes it sound musical. There's nothing really worse than kind of drudging along playing it this way. And then when you're comfortable with that switch, go ahead now and add the one where you're doing basically two fingers, A minor and E minor. And then build it up again to go to C to the G. What you also might want to try to do is lose the pick and do some finger picking with this. Sometimes with finger picking, you buy yourself some more time because as you're going down in the notes, you can move your finger to get ready for the next chord. Same thing then A minor to E minor, etc. and so forth. Experiment with this a little bit. Now this is obviously not all the chords that you can learn in this position, but it's a good starting point just to play along with those chords. Just again, get used to switching between them. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you found any value in it whatsoever, please do me a favor and consider subscribing down below to help support the channel for free. Give a like and knock on the bell and you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Thank you so much and have a great day.